So I'm now find myself in a situation where basically I have between now and April, like say middle to late April, to raise an exorbitant amount of money. You may say, how much? I can just tell you this. This is an estimate of the amount of money I would need to raise between now and April. And by the way, this is the amount of money in addition to me making my normal money that I make every month on stream and every month on YouTube. In addition to my normal income, I need to raise about another roughly $16,000 between now and April. The bottom line is I think I'm going to owe a ton of money. I do. I think I'm going to owe... I'm just guessing. This is just me guessing. I'm guessing I'm going to owe the government 20 grand. Not even lying.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all doing well, you know, given the circumstances. And you're probably thinking, what circumstances? The end of the world as we know it? Do you not know that on Saturday it is the last stand for everyone's favourite gout-ridden whale? So this hippo in the past few months has been begging for money for his TXs. And he has asked, for those of you that are playing along at home, so far he's asked for 16k, which a few months later was then 20k, but the 20k might not be enough, he might need more. We're still awaiting on the exact numbers, we're going to get them at the end of this week. But this Saturday is his special marathon, and you're thinking, Ludes, a marathon? God, that sounds like he's really going to be putting in some work. That's right, my friends, he is. He is going to be spending 12 hours busting his ass, playing games, and also answering questions from people in his chat. Yeah, real hard work. And what do his viewers have to do in exchange? Give him all their money. Simple, they've got the easy job. And anyway, the reason I'm making this video is because it's following on nicely from, first of all, obviously I did the 16k rant video, where he asked for 16k. The 20k rant video, where he asked for 20k, possibly more. And now it's all coming to a head because this Saturday's the final event. So I'm going to make this video, and I'll probably make one, you know, after it, in the aftermath of what actually happened after. Will he lose his house? Spoilers, no, he massively won't lose his house. So anyway, today, the video that I want to talk about is a video that he uploaded the other day called Special Announcement, Super Important Marathon this Sunday. I love the way he titles these videos. Super important, must see. It's hardly super important that some hippos losing their house. It doesn't affect me in any way. Like, literally, if I was without an internet for a week, and in that week you lost your house, I don't really think it would affect my life in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, super important, apparently. So this is his last little video where he's trying to drum up support and get as much money as he can by talking to his YouTube videos about his YouTube viewers about this upcoming, air quotes, marathon. Again, you got to ask why he's calling it a marathon, because I mean, look at the guy. You know, he literally looks like walking to the fridge probably gives him a fucking stitch. So, you know, tried to walk down the stairs once, nearly had a heart attack. So yeah, a marathon is quite funny.
Dark side, Phil.
But anyway, so we're going to take a look at this video and see what the hippo has to say for himself this time.
What is going on, everyone who watches DSP Gaming on YouTube? I'm Darkside Phil, obviously, and I'm the person who creates all the content for this channel. You probably know who I am if you're an avid viewer of the content here. The reason I'm making this video and putting it out today is because today is a day off from me when I'm not going to be putting up any other videos on this channel. As you know, pretty much every single day I put new stuff up on this channel with the exception of the one day that I have off from live streaming. And the days that I am live streaming, I always record and upload all those archives right here to DSP Gaming once I'm done. The reason that I'm doing it today on my day off is because I want this video to get a lot of attention on DSP Gaming since there's no other videos today. And the bottom line is that this coming Saturday, March 23rd, 2019, I'm doing my first ever true gaming marathon, meaning I'm going to be streaming from roughly 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific time on Twitch.
At this point, when he makes these sorts of videos, you've got to wonder the YouTube viewers kind of, like, their thoughts when they watch it. Like, when he's like, the reason I'm making this video, who is actually going, oh god, yeah, what is the reason you're making this video? Before, I mean, me personally, and I'm sure most of you, before he's even told me the reason, I'm like, you need money, right? You need money or you're going to lose your house. Something like that. Like, you know, this is always the way with him. Why? He might as well just literally just turn on the camera and just be like, yep, me again, need more cash.
All that being said, why am I making this video for you? Why aren't I just putting out the videos here on DSP Gaming? Well, the reason I'm doing this marathon is because my federal taxes are going to be due on April 15th. I have been speaking with my tax guy, and he's stating that by the end of this week, he's going to tell me exactly how much I owe the federal government. And the bottom line is, the more I can pay out of that, the better the situation will be, okay? Basically, the way he's explained it is, the more of what I owe I can pay up front is good, because if I pay that off, then that's less that the government can say, oh, you didn't pay it on time, and now there's fees and interest and everything that gets slammed on top of that.
Here we go. He's getting the excuses in early. Like I've been saying all along, there is no way that he is going to lose his house. It's just another one of these things. I'll tell you what, there's no way he's going to lose his house, but this won't be the last time that we hear him say that he might lose his house, because the I might lose my house card is a good trick. He's made loads of money using that lie. We've seen him experiment with other lies. I mean, if you watch my 16K rant, you'll see that at one point he tried to be like, use his parents as an excuse. He was like saying to his viewers, you know, I might need to raise some funds because I might need to go see my parents because I don't know, but they might be ill. Because I get the feeling they're ill and they don't want to tell me because they're getting old. And he used that. So he's not above making these sorts of lies of like, you know, pretending his parents are dying, pretending he's losing his house. It's nothing new. But yeah, like I said, this is not the last we're going to hear him losing the house, but I guarantee you he will not lose his house. And here he's basically saying, before he's going, I need to raise 20k or I'm going to lose my house. Now he's going, yeah, I don't actually need to raise the whole 20k. I just need to raise as much as I can. The more, the better. Because he knows he's not going to raise 20k, but he wants people to think they have to reach that high amount. And he's getting his excuse in early, because if he said I need to reach 20k and I'm going to lose my house, and then he didn't reach 20k, which he's not going to, we would all be like, hang on, you're not moving. Why aren't you leaving your house? You didn't raise 20k. So he's getting excuses now in early, so he can go, no, if you listened, I said that I had to raise as much as I can, and thankfully it was enough to get me to keep my house. And then fast forward a year from now, he'll be going, guys, I might lose my house again. Uh-oh. And on goes the movie saga of Honey, I Might Lose My House, Part 8.
So, you know, in all honesty, this Saturday is make or break for me. This Saturday's marathon, how it goes, is make or break for me, because depending on how much I can raise during this special event is going to determine how much of my taxes I can actually pay and basically get me as far out of a bad situation as possible. It's very possible that if I can't pay off all the taxes, that there's going to be massive amounts of fees and interest that are going to make it basically almost impossible for me to pay, to the point where this year it's going to be such a burden on me financially that I may actually have to sell my house.
This is not make or break for you. Seriously, how many of these make or break situations are you going to have? It's always, oh guys, this is make or break. It's always make or break. And what makes me laugh is if it is genuinely make or break, like if I was in this make or break situation, like I've got to do something or I'm going to lose my house, I would be putting a lot more effort in than just sitting down playing games and talking to my viewers. This guy who's in this make and break situation, supposedly, has gone on record of saying about, you know, he won't work any extra days because do you not know he might get burnt out? Like, I'm sorry, but if it really is make or break and you're going to lose this house that you love so much, you should be pulling out all the stops, not sitting down playing fucking games on your fat ass. Unreal. Why are you not actually doing anything? And let's not forget, this bad situation that he's claiming that he's in is his own fault. It's not like someone else has put him in this situation. It's not someone else who's made him spend all this money and like be really bad with his finances.
And leave this awesome place where for the past 5 years I've been making videos and streams and doing what I love. You know, Kat, my girlfriend who's lived with me for over a year now, love this home. We've built a life here in the last year. I worked my ass off to earn this house through years and years of hard work.
How could he say that with a straight face? He worked his ass off to get this home. You've never worked your ass off. You've not worked your ass off to earn this house. You've not worked your ass off to keep this house. Your viewers have worked their ass off. They've gone to their real jobs, or their parents have gone to their real jobs, and then they've donated that money to you so you can keep your house. You've just been playing games the whole time. You've not worked your ass off at all. And to sit there going, oh, I might lose my house. Yeah, I'm sorry, you might lose your mansion. And yeah, oh, it's awesome, I don't want to lose. Yeah, I'm sure you don't want to leave your fucking mansion. Also, something that I didn't pick up on the 20k video, but he was saying, me and Kat have had an awesome life here. We don't leave the house. We've done all our effort to keep our house clean.
And, you know, we've really worked hard to make this house our own and to keep it nice and clean and everything. And
keep your house clean. You want to keep your house because you put effort in to keep it clean. Imagine if they turned up and go, we're here to take your house off you because you can't afford it. Oh, but we've kept it clean. So, who gives a fuck? Everyone keeps their house clean. It's not some fucking great achievement.
So, the reason that I'm doing this is because my Twitch stream viewers already are well aware this event is going to happen. And they're aware of how important it is. And I'm very sure that people are going to come out and be supportive. But you guys, the YouTube viewers, for the most part, you don't know about this stuff that happens behind the scenes unless I talk about it randomly in a gameplay video, which doesn't always happen.
Doesn't always happen. God, I've heard you mention it so many times in playthroughs on YouTube. I mean, in my 20k rant, you're playing Minecraft, your super positive, chill Minecraft stream, and you're talking about losing your house and taxes in that. Or what could be more positive than listening to a grown-ass fucking hippo complain about potentially losing their house?
So there's very many of you out of the thousands and thousands of people who watch my content here on a daily basis. Many of you may not be aware of the situation I'm in and the fact that if I don't raise a lot of funds this coming Saturday, I may have to sell my house and leave here and go to a small apartment with worse internet, which means less streaming or worse streaming, no nice office with soundproofing foam and everything behind me. You can't do this kind of stuff when you rent, because if you destroy the wall when you rent, now you're responsible for it and fixing it and everything. So I don't want to have to leave, you know, I don't. I love this place. I really worked my butt off to be here.
Oh my god, you're such an unbelievable self-entitled cunt. You really are. Like, who cares? First of all, like, you move into a small apartment and having soundproofing on your walls. Trust me, soundproofing does nothing for your shitty commentary, mate. You can still say shitty dicks or just go quiet and not say anything without soundproof walls.
What the fucking shitty dicks? Fucking shitty dicks. Bag of dicks. A bag of dicks.
It does nothing for the quality of your audio or your videos in general. They're still going to be shite. Also, if you have to move to a smaller house, you have to move to a smaller house. Or apartment, whatever. I don't give a fuck, man. You are living beyond your means, and there's no reason why other people should use their money to keep you living above your means. Why do you get to live in a mansion and we don't? That's absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's people giving you money that they don't live in mansions, but yet they're expected to give money so you can live in your... Oh, I don't want to have to live in a small apartment like the rest of you peasants. Like, God, man. What a fucking self-entitled prick.
So as you, the YouTube viewers, there's two things you can do to help. Number one, you can attend this Saturday's stream. Check out the actual stream at my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/DarksidePhil.
I would love to do that, Phil, but sadly you blocked me on Twitch, so I won't be able to attend, which is a shame, because I'd happily give you a couple of dollars so you could go buy yourself some fucking fruit or some vegetables or just something. Lose some weight, you fucking blimp.
I'll be streaming 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on March 23rd. Come by, say hello, and contribute if you at all can, all right? It's going to be via tips, meaning the only real viable way for you to contribute and help me out in this situation is to tip me, because you tip me via sending funds to my PayPal, and that allows me to have those funds right away and put those funds toward my taxes. There are other ways you can help, like on Twitch, there's things such as cheering and subbing, but those aren't going to help. Those take too long to actually have any positive effect. It's only tipping that's going to help.
Are you hearing this shit? People need to take notes, right? If you want to be an e-beggar in 2019, this guy is the guy to fucking follow. I mean, not only is he like asking for donations, but he's telling you exactly how you've got to donate. If you give him money this way, it ain't gonna help. If you give him money that way, it isn't gonna help. You've got to give it him this specific way. What kind of fucking self-entitled cunt comes out and tells people exactly? You should be grateful for anything you're given, you fucking blimp. To tell people exactly, oh, if you don't donate it this way, it's not gonna help me. Well, who gives a fuck? You're in this situation because of your own fucking fault.
Now, if you absolutely cannot make it to the stream on Saturday, all right, you can still leave a tip. You can still do it. If you watch my videos all the time here on YouTube and you appreciate the fact that despite the fact that YouTube makes me almost no money whatsoever to upload the videos here, I really do it as fan service for you guys who've been longtime viewers of mine and love watching my stuff. A lot of you even say you can't watch the live streams for whatever reason, but you can watch the on-demand videos on YouTube. Great. Please, if at all you can, please be supportive and leave a tip, you know, over this coming week or on Saturday in particular. When you leave a tip, there's two ways you can do it. You could either leave your name in a message if you want me to see it during a stream and give you credit for it, or you can be anonymous. You can leave a completely anonymous tip. What if you just want to support, but you don't want to get involved with the whole, oh no, if I leave a tip, maybe someone will find out who I am or whatever. You could be completely anonymous.
Little nitpicking thing, but how many times did he point at that little tip link during that segment?
You can still leave a tip. Please, if at all you can, please be supportive and leave. When you leave a tip,
is it just me, or did that come across really fucking pathetic? Or just every time he's pointing at it, you can leave a tip. I'm like, oh mate, seriously. You're just like you were on a very like high level of e-begging, and you're just like pushing the boundaries in this video, telling people exactly how to give you money. And now just pointing at that tip thing, this is like, oh, it's so... I know he's done this in the past, this pointing at the tip thing, but it's just, this is just so pathetic, this video. And I love as well the fact that he still keeps up this narrative of, I basically upload the YouTube videos for fan service. I don't make much money. Oh, shut the fuck up. You don't do it for fan service. You do it because it gives you cash. Don't, shut the fuck... I don't know how much you used to make in comparison to how much you make now, but you make enough for it. If you didn't make enough money on it, like to the point where it wasn't worth your time, you would stop. Don't give us that bullshit. Anyway, another thing that made me laugh is how he's going, oh, if you want to remain anonymous, giving me a tip. If you truly believe that you're always in the right and you're not a toxic person, why would anyone want to be anonymous? Like, what is there to be ashamed of donating you money if you're a totally, like, innocent, legit kind of character? I don't understand that. It's almost like, in a way, you're inadvertently admitting that you're a piece of shit and you know that people get backlash for supporting you because you don't deserve the support.
It's not, it's not a big deal at all. I have that option there. No one will know who you are because I won't know. It doesn't give me any information either, okay? So, the Twitch viewers have been very supportive. They know what's going on. They've come out to be supportive, and I get the feeling they're going to come out yet again this Saturday to be supportive yet again and help me out. You, the YouTube viewers, people who only exclusively watch on YouTube, I really need your support. This is it. This is the most important stream coming up I've ever done.
How many streams have you done that have been the most important streams you've ever done? This guy has like a real talent for saying the same thing over so much that it loses all meaning. He's always saying, dude, this is the worst fucking game I've ever played. I'm not even kidding. And then it gets to the point where that doesn't mean anything. If you say something's the worst game you've ever fucking played, that should mean something to a person who plays games for a living. But it doesn't with you, because every game that you can't play, because it's too hard or whatever, is the worst game you've ever played. So it loses meaning when you say it. Same way where every stream you do is the most important stream, every begging stream that you do is the most important stream you've ever done. It's always the most important thing. It just doesn't matter. It's like, it just goes in one ear and out the other. And also, I love the disdain in his voice in this section. It's like, literally, he hates his YouTube viewers at this point. He feels, and he said it before, that they're not pulling their weight. He thinks that the YouTubers, viewers are like leeches. He's like, oh, the Twitch guys, they're always there to support. But you YouTube viewers are such little cunts that you don't actually give me money and you just watch for free. Like, I know he's not saying that, but that is his attitude towards his YouTube viewers. He's kind of like sat there going, do you know what? I'm begging for money all the time from these Twitch people, and they come to the streams and support. But these freeloading fucks on YouTube are watching me sit down and play games for free. Fuck those guys.
Because I need to raise these funds, and if I don't, I'm done. I'm probably going to have to sell my house and have a horrible year where there's going to be all kinds of less streaming because I have to move and figure stuff out. It's not going to be good, okay? It's going to be a very stressful, negative thing that, honestly, do I deserve it? No. I worked my butt off, and it just sucks that so many things have happened in the past few years to screw me over and make me not able to afford my taxes at this point, that I need your help.
Do you deserve this? Yes is the answer, not no. Also, these are things that have happened to you that are totally not your fault, that have made it so that you can't afford your taxes. You know, what are these things? Are these things like moving to a house that you can't afford? Or like buying loads of stuff in that house that you can't afford, or using money that was intended for you to pay your taxes to move your girlfriend, your new girlfriend, across the country to come live with you and buy her loads of stuff? Take her out for Valentine's meals? Are these all the costs that happened that you were out of your control that made it unplausible to pay your taxes? Is that what you're talking about? Because that's what it seems like to me. It seems like you're begging for everyone's money, yet you've got enough money to do all these other things. I mean, you're going to Connecticut soon. You can't be in that much of a make or break situation. I mean, seriously, all this money that you've done for all these events where to raise your taxes, both last year and this year, all these fundraising events where people give you thousands upon thousands of dollars, where's that all gone? And it's kind of funny that, like, last time out, you raised all this money, and then next thing you know, your girlfriend is being moved across the country to come live with you. Where, that's quite expensive. Where did all that money come from? Because it seems funny that the money that was raised for your taxes has disappeared, but yet there was money to move Kat across the country. I just think that's a bit weird.
Now, the good news is, even if I don't raise enough to pay off this entire giant sum of taxes that I apparently am going to owe, I don't know yet. My tax guy's going to tell me this week. No, the way he explained it to me is the more I pay off, the better. Even if I can't do the whole thing, the more I can pay off, the better. Because then that means less interest, less fees, less everything. So please, even if, man, I can only give Phil a couple bucks, that's great. That's fine. It adds up. No matter what I can pay off, it helps, okay? So please, consider tipping if at all you can, all right?
Again, getting in the excuses there so that when he doesn't raise the actual 20k that he supposedly needs, he raises under that, and then people go, why haven't you lost your house? He can then refer back to this and go, no, I said I need to raise as much as possible. It's actually quite clever, because he's got that get out of jail free card when he doesn't raise the money and he doesn't lose his house. People can't question him, but also it gives his fans, the people that really support him, the motivation to try and get him as high as they can to 20k. So people will tip as high as they can to get him to that money, because they won't go, oh, there's no point in me giving Phil any money because there's no way he's going to make 20k. No, now they'll go, actually, it is worth me giving him money because he doesn't exactly need to raise 20k, so I'll just give him as much as I can. Very clever begging strategy from this begging blimp.
Thank you for even considering it. Thank you for making me famous on the internet and allowing me to do what I love for a living. Thank you for your support over the years. I know things really aren't much of a YouTube focus anymore because of what's happened with YouTube ad revenue plummeting and me having to become a full-time streamer, but I still appreciate those of you who still watch my stuff here on YouTube on a daily basis, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you because I absolutely need your help at this point. This is the make or break point. If I don't raise a significant amount, I'm done, okay?
Look at this begging here, man. This is some next level begging. I'm impressed, man. E-beggars everywhere need to stand up and take notice. And you saying that you're thankful for everyone, or your subscribers, fans, whatever, bullshit. You're only thankful for people that are giving you money. And you're not thankful for them, you're just thankful for their money. This is such a fucking act. It's, like, unbelievable. And to sum up right now, to go on to say what I've said, this guy will not lose his house and he will not raise 20 grand. And he will then be able to turn around and say, well, technically I said I didn't need to raise 20 grand just as much as I needed to. And then his fans will go, oh yeah, Phil did say that, fair enough. And these brain-dead sheep that give him their money will do that, and then that's it, they'll be fine. They won't come back pissed off and go, well, hang on a minute, this isn't right, I gave you all this money and you haven't lost your house, so you were lying, you didn't need that money. No, they won't question it. They'll just go, yeah, no, Phil said he didn't need to raise 20 grand. No, just as much as he could. And luckily he was able to, he'll come out and go, guys, the government have said that I raised enough to stay in my house, so I don't have to sell my house, and they've put me on a payment plan. Something like that, right? Something to get him out of all the lies that he said in the past and whatever. And he can get as much money as he can out of the people, and then he can carry on living in his mansion, and then this time next year, or whenever, maybe later this year, it depends. I don't know, maybe he'll want a new car, or maybe Kat will want something. He'll then come out with a big emergency, I need money or I might lose my house, or whatever the next thing is that he's going to beg for. So, in conclusion, there's no point in saying don't give money to this guy to you guys, because I know anyone's watching this video won't, but yeah, This is all fucking just standard DSP bullshit at this point. He is in this situation because of his own actions, and yet he's expecting his viewers to get him out of it. And it's going to be funny to see how much money he actually is able to bamboozle out of people this weekend simply by playing games, sitting down and doing nothing. In this air quotes make or break situation, yeah, oh, it's make and break, better play games, like, for fuck's sake. And I'll probably make a video, not going to say definitely, but I'll probably make a video after this is all said and done to sort of recap what happened and, you know, see where this leads. But, yeah, other than that, Saturday is going to be very interesting with this marathon to see what goes down. And, yeah, we'll have to see. So, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.